everybody. I'm a little bit dark, aren't I? Let's have a light on. There we go. I'm sitting in the car park at Disney Village. Day 2 of D23 30th celebration. Just wanted to hop on this morning just to explain the itinerary. Today is mostly going to be in Disneyland. It's not going to be in Disneyland, it's going to be in Walt Disney Studios Park. Today we've got a guided tour of the Avengers campus and backstage tour of Remy's ride, Ratatouille, and a few other things, a couple of reserved seatings in shows, which is great. Just wanted to say I'm really enjoying the day. Yesterday was really good. It was very busy, but because of the passes and things, managed to get loads done, see some shows I hadn't seen before because I won't queue. Really good day. Finished last night with a gala dinner, which was not just for D23 members, it was for inside ears and some Euro Disney fan club and some cast member appreciation, which we like to see. I met the chairperson of Disneyland Paris, Natasha. She was lovely, and they gave lots of information out about upcoming projects and merchandise and hotels. There was nothing that isn't widely available on the internet anyway. Disney Dreams returned last night. It was the first showing, April the 12th, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a big Disneyland Paris fireworks fan. There aren't enough fireworks. It is all projection, which, as you know, if you've watched anything that I've done, I don't like being crammed into one small space down Main Street, on the hub, in front of the castle. Doesn't matter where in the world it is, I do not like being crammed in with thousands and thousands of people and feeling that I can't get out. I don't like it. There aren't enough fireworks for you to go and watch it somewhere else from the park. It is all projection pretty much, and I was underwhelmed. Fireworks, the mark of a good firework for me is if I come away and I'm in floods of tears, and I didn't have one tear last night, not one, nothing was shed. So underwhelming. Yes, the projections are amazing, absolutely superb, but unless you've got a good view and you haven't got somebody standing in front of you and you haven't got 9 billion cameras up in the air, wasted. So bit of a fail for me. But you go and see, make your own mind up. For me, peak fireworks show will always be Wishes, has to be Wishes, will always be Wishes. But I will take Happily Ever After as a substitute, and I'm pleased that that's returned to Magic Kingdom. But anyway, I'm going to go and get some breakfast. I'm going to try and get some few rides in before I meet up with the group, and I will catch up with you soon. So through security and tickets, back in the park, trolling down Main Street, and I've come up with an idea. To avoid the crowds, I'm following the horse-drawn carriage. I'm walking at quite a clip, but at least it clears the way for me. It's the carriage going, get out of the way! Hi, pony. What a genius top tip that was. Just discovered. Honestly, nicest walk down Main Street ever. So I'm heading into Fantasyland. I'm going to try and ride Pinocchio if the queue isn't too long. Because when I came in January, it kept breaking down and I couldn't get on it. I don't know, it's just a kid's dark ride. I love Pinocchio, so I'm going to try and get on it this morning, but we'll see what the queue's like. Right, it says it's 10 minutes, so I think that's the best we can hope for. Queue doesn't look too bad, maybe 15, but let's give it a whirl. Not to say that I'm right, but I was right. It was a 15-minute queue, so still very good. I might go on Snow White. I haven't got plans to go on Snow White, but if it moves as fast as Pinocchio, I'm no objection to that one. Let's see. So it says 15 minutes wait. Let's give this one a time. This one looks a little bit longer. I'm going to stick with the 15 minutes. So yesterday I was talking about the attention to detail and the little birds and mice at Cinderella's, and in Snow White's queue, it's something I haven't spotted before, but on all the columns are little, let's say chipmunks. Could be squirrels, chipmunks, but they're on all the columns. On a detail spot this morning, so just spotted on all the lights. It's like the Queen's dagger through a heart. So I am sometimes wrong. Don't tell James that. But that was actually a 25-minute queue. So yeah. Two very good dark rides. Both deal with the darker side of fairy tales really. Snow White starts off all happy and jolly, and then it turns into being chased through the forest, and Pinocchio starts the other way. Starts off dark, sold to the salt mines as a donkey, getting eaten by Monstro the whale, who was quite frankly absolutely terrifying in the stuff of dreams, stuff of nightmares, and then gets happy. So very similar, but both start and end in the same different kind of positions, but very well worth a go. Now I have got a fast pass for Peter Pan, so I'm going to go and do that as well, because I love that one too. And I'll catch you in a bit. That was a complete walk on. No wait, unfortunately. A bit jerky today, that one was. So, but still a classic. We enjoy it very much. So, I'm going to try and get on to Pirates. They look like they're having some construction doing outside. 15-minute queue. So it says. I personally think it might be more, but hopefully fast moving, so let's go on Pirates, the Caribbean. So Pirates said a 15-minute queue. Actually it was probably 25. So looks like Disney are under inflating times today. But anyway, people, please can we pass this along so we don't have to keep saying it. When you're on a dark ride, switch your goddamn flash off. Seriously, on the boat behind me, so fortunately it was not my boat, the boat behind me had the torches on. Not a flash, torches. Anyway, another little rant over. I am off now, leaving the park, into Studios Park to meet up with the D23 crew and do the guided tour of Avengers campus. So I'll see you in the studios. And just like that, poof, we're in the studios. So we've made it to our rendezvous point for 12 o'clock. I'm told that there's no video on the tour, but can take photographs. So I will leave you all for now. Come back to you when we're done.
Cuckoo! Hi! Yes! So, picture time?
Peter Parker. Comment ça va? Je suis Peter Parker. Ici chez Web, on a accès.
Just wanted to come back on and update you after the guided tour with the Imagineer, who was called Emma. Just took us around the Avengers campus and just showed us how they came up with things and what details they put in and things. It's nothing that you couldn't look up yourself or, you know, notice. But yeah, it was interesting. Then we went for lunch at Pim Kitchen, which, if you look back to the video series I did in January, we ate there, so I didn't cover anything again. Just in Mickey and the Magician, waiting for that one to start. Apparently it's a full show, but we've got really good seats, excellent, and in before everybody else again, which is amazing. So they've asked us not to film anything during the show, so I will respect that. Other than that, I will catch you on the other side. We've just come out of Mickey and the Magician, another great show. Again, one that I don't do on a regular basis because I can't queue. I can't queue, I won't queue. So it was great to see that one again because it is a very good show. French and English, but it's not hard to understand the plot even if it was all in French. Lots of characters and songs that we all know. So I was going to go on Crush's Coaster, but it's down for the minute. So I'm going to go to the loo and then probably go on Ratatouille instead, using the Fast Pass. I'll catch you soon.
Pour le repas idéal, coq au vin? Non. A simple omelet? Too simple. What? Mais oui, that's it!
What are you doing?
So Evie and I thought that they'd amped up the smells in Florida's version of Ratatouille. We could smell like freshly baked bread and everything like that. Well, it turns out they've amped up the smells in that one as well. You can smell loads of stuff there. So yeah, that was good. A little bit sicky and juicy, not gonna lie. But yeah, I think I prefer the Florida version only because there's more bits in English. Obviously all of that is in French, but still good. So I'm going to do the Cars road trip now because I haven't done this since it was the backlot tour. It was closed in January when I came last. I don't imagine it's all that different, with the exception of cars being added.
Les amis, il n'y a qu'un mot pour...
This canyon is so beautiful. Wow, Taylor!
J'espère que vous appréciez mon hommage à la vie.
Wow. What can I say? It's cute for what it is. Preferred the backlot tour even though it was very outdated and needed updating. That's much shorter. Obviously with the expansion thing. I think they'd probably be better getting rid of it entirely and putting just a Cars attraction in there. The Catastrophe Canyon bit is the same as it always was, it's just got a Cars theme on it. As a walk-on, it's fine. Wouldn't queue any longer than 10 minutes max for it.
Bye. Semaine petite, tu peux pas toujours penser qu'à manger.
Bienvenue du Nord!
Wait, what? You want...
Elsa, it's me, it's Anna! Elsa! Elsa? Dear people of Avondale, welcome.
Frozen, the show. Of all the shows we've seen, I think that's my least favourite. Get very close to the action, you're involved in it all. It's very audience inclusive, but the performers are fantastic. It's just not quite the same as the other shows are more theatrical productions, but the performers are fantastic. But again, it's something that I wouldn't necessarily, well, I just wouldn't queue for. So yeah, if you like Frozen, you'll like it. If you don't, then don't bother. So now I'm just going back to the car to pick up my coat for this evening, because I think I'll be cold later. Well, I'm already a bit cold now. I don't think I've spoken about the car and the car parking. So obviously Disneyland has its own dedicated car park, but Disney Village also has a car park by Vapiano's and Five Guys, if you know where that one is. It's a multi-storey car park, and actually going to give you some more Trekkers top tips. So the car park at Disney Village, which is called Indigo Car Park, is actually cheaper to park in for 24 hours than the main Disneyland car park, and is open 24 hours, whereas the main Disneyland car park isn't. And as tonight I'm expecting to be here till about 15:15 midnight, the main car park would have probably shut, whereas this one stays open for 24 hours. It's €26 for the 24 hours, so it's not bad. I think the main car park is 30 or 35 euros. I will check that and put the correct information in. But this one is definitely cheaper. And if you only want to come for a few hours or half a day or something like that, then it's a more cost-effective measure. It's really, really walkable, really close. So I've just left Disney Village. Turn it around. That structure there behind the barriers, that's the car park. So over there you can see the back of the cinema and Five Guys and Vapiano. And turn around, there's the entrance to Disneyland Paris. You can see Disneyland Hotel there. So yeah, it's a really, really close car park. I really like it. It's clean. Pay on exit, card or cash. Yeah, I really like it. So this is a multi-storey car park, guys. I'm parked on the lower level because I got here early. There's disabled parking, there's electric charging available if you've got fortunate enough to have an electric car. That's just over there. It's clean, it's well lit, there's somebody in the office, it's manned. I'm on my own, I feel completely safe coming into this car park. Spaces are a decent size. They're all marked with bay numbers. I am OG2, the original Gangster 2. So yeah, thoroughly recommend.
Launching special protocol in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're in the presence of greatness. After one another, as if we were one single tribe.
En vérité, je suis Iron Man. Mais vous le saviez déjà, non?
it's me. I'm in the car. I'm on the Eurotunnel on the way home from Disney. Just catching everybody up. So I've driven back from Busy St George this morning to Calais, and then obviously we've got the home stretch to do the other side, so hopefully a nice quick 4-hour drive when I get back to Blighty. I didn't do much recording last night, but just wanted to come on excuse me, sorry, just wanted to come on and catch everybody up with what happened last night. So we had a reserved area for the Avengers Power the Night fireworks, lights and drones, but guess what, the drones didn't go up again. So I still haven't seen the Avengers drone show, and I don't think I'm going to now, which I'm sad about, but that be drones for you. So we did that, watched the light show, which is great. The projections are amazing. I much prefer the projections on the Hollywood Tower of Terror rather than the castle, because it's just so much higher. It's less crowded, it seems far less crowded. You actually get a better view if you stand further back. There are more places you can stand and have space. So I do much prefer that. Then they took us to Remy's Ratatouille adventure, where we met Imagineer Beth, who designed and built the ride, and also the French area outside, and she was showing us lots of hidden, not Mickey's, hidden rats. There are lots of hidden rats in Disney. In that area, so she was showing us lots of those on the drains and in the lights and the railings, and just, you know, attention to detail again, amazing, you just wouldn't know. And we had some very special shoes to put on, which I will put in the video here. They are peak. I think bowling shoes are sexy, well these were better. I'm not entirely sure why we had to put them on, because the staff had just got trainers on, but I'm assuming it was something to do with grip, so that we didn't slip or fall, because we had to put them outside we had to put them on outside in the wet and the rain, so it can't be to do with keeping the floors clean, because they were dirty by the time we got into the area. I should have asked, really, it just didn't occur to me. And then Beth explained about all the planning and everything that they'd gone into the ride, and we had a complete walkthrough tour with the lights on of the entire ride. We went through all the sets, all the screens, everything. Wasn't allowed to film anything, obviously, because it's backstage and you don't get to film anything backstage. But yeah, really interesting. She was great, full of knowledge, telling us about how it is working with Pixar. Just really good experience. Would totally loved it. And then when we came out, we all got given a free book, which again I will put in, The Art of Disney, and I got Beth to sign mine on the Ratatouille page. So I've got a signed book by an Imagineer, which just makes my little heart happy. And then we had a dessert party in Chez Remy. Wasn't the best choice of desserts, and to be honest, at 11:15 at night, wasn't really up for eating a lot anyway. But it was a nice thing to do, and it was a nice way to end the few days with D23. And then it was back home, back to the hotel, 5 hours sleep, and there you go. So just want to say to anybody who's thinking of D23 membership, if you can afford it, I think I will check all the current prices, but I think it's $99 for a single person. You can have a duo membership, so 2 of you can join. You can join for free, you don't have to pay, you can be a free member, but obviously you get more discounts and things as a gold member. I know these events don't come up very often, and when they do come up, they're not always cheap, but I am going to work out the full costings of it to just, you know, show the value for money. So this event cost, I think it was €490 per person, which is a lot of money. But if you factor in the fact that I got a 2-day park hopper pass, so 2-day 2-park hopping pass, a 2-day Premier Access pass, so a fast pass basically for the big rides, anything that offers a fast pass queue I could use. We had a meal in Auberge de Cendrillon that was €95. We had a meal in Pim Kitchen that was €45 a head. We had a gala dinner at Hotel New York. Now obviously that's, I don't know how much they charge a head, but it's something else. And we had a voucher for a quick serve meal, which is what, probably $18 to $20. If you just added up the tickets, that's more or less £400. So real value for money when you consider we had absolute VIP. I cannot stress enough how VIP access to the parades, the fireworks, amazing, absolutely amazing. I never want to do Disneyland Paris without that access again, and I'm going to have to, and it's going to break me. And I know it is a lot of money, but the value for money that we got out of it, I think, was outstanding. And I will put in a swag haul so you can see what we got given as well. Not given, obviously we paid for it, but yeah, you can see. D23 membership, you get it's access to the Disney fan club, so it's basically a Disney fan club. They do various events throughout the year, not many of them in Europe. I'm going to be honest, this year they have done 3 events in Europe, which is a lot, and this is the first time they've been to Disneyland Paris, so I'm hoping that they will come back again. So they did, because Star Wars Celebration was in London, so they also did a Return of the Jedi screening in London, which I didn't go to because it was $40, and I'm not paying $40 to see a 40-year-old film. They did this one, the Disneyland Paris grand finale trip, and I think next week or the week after they're doing a special Disney 100 the exhibition event in Munich in Germany, which again looks amazing. I just can't swing it to get there, but looks really good. They do loads of events in the States, whether it's film premieres, shopping events. You can go into the actual studios, Walt Disney Studios. They do tours, so you can go and see the archives and Walt's office, which is something I'm desperate to do. Various times throughout the years, they have the D23 fan convention where you get given details of upcoming events and just awesome things like that. You get 4 magazines a year and a gift every year as long as you keep subscribing. So for me, with the Tron event that we went to and this one, I'm so pleased with it. I really am. And if you're a Disney fan, then consider, you know, looking at it and just getting the free membership. You just don't get as big a discount from what I can see. But yeah, definitely worth having a look at it. And this event has been really good. Really enjoyed it. And I've gone on my own as a solo traveller because James is working. Evie was busy at uni doing a dissertation, so I went as a solo traveller, and I never felt left out or alone, or, you know, I was happy to go off and do things on my own. But if I hadn't wanted to, there were lots of people really that were there on their own as well. So yeah, big thumbs up from me. We've had a fab time. Give us a like if you like this video, ring that notification bell, love a subscribe if you can, And for now, that's it. So I'm going to sign off with keep on trekking.